Hello, my name is Rocio Momdragón Reyes. I am a high school student at Rosa University Prep at Santa Rosa, California, and this is my movie slip signed by my vice principal. We attended as a school on January 12th, 2015. This certifies that I attended with the school. I was halfway through my third grade year when my family relocated to Mexico, and my notion of education unknowingly redefined itself. After thriving academically in the U.S. and Mexico, I struggled to succeed in a system where a lack of money, coupled with outdated thinking, put my education and my future in jeopardy. When I dropped out of fourth grade, I pleaded with my parents to return our family to the United States, unaware of the grave danger they would endure to make that happen. 8 years after returning to the U.S., I am now tutoring 6 local elementary students who have recently immigrated from Mexico and Ecuador. When I first began writing "Good Morning" on the whiteboard, I worried about my ability to teach them the difference between long and short vowel sounds. I soon learned that what I most needed was compassion and patience. The more I took my students on walks and inquired about their lives, the more I understood I had to struggle alongside them. These children have made me recall what helped me succeed when I returned from Mexico, a teacher who empowered me through affection without pity. My 5th grade teacher, Miss Logan, empowered me by expecting me to read the regular class books with her guidance instead of having me read 3rd grade books alone. By the end of that year, I read over 100 chapter books and was reading at an 8th grade level. Clearly, what I lacked in Mexico was an educator who believed in me and who was willing to sit down with me during lunch to help me understand the math assignment. While the lack of enriching education is a global issue, I have come to realize that the solutions need to be enacted primarily on the local level. I seek an international wave of change, in which residents have a secure and well-represented committee through which to be deeply involved with their local government and nonprofit organizations. This will allow funds to be tailored to the community's real needs. In Mexico, my learning experience would have been enriched by this unity. In the same way, immigrant families could benefit from this in the United States. My school district does not have this system established, and I have seen how it leads to misunderstanding because parents who are predominantly Spanish-speaking do not have a secure, effective manner to voice their opinion. This has created a fragmented relationship between the school and those it serves. With self-determination, local communities can ensure that education is an investment priority and that school systems hire passionate, culturally sensitive teachers. Local businesses donate materials for school events, and community members volunteer in mentoring programs. Everyone needs to be contributing to the success of education by granting the future leaders the atmosphere in which to enrich their lives. They will be able to sustain their individual freedom, even when faced with substantial adversity. Children's fundamental human rights are infringed upon the moment they are obligated to climb over barbed wire fences or hide in underwater tunnels in search of education. Like Martin Luther King Jr., I have come to realize that in name of justice, change needs to occur locally and globally. Therefore, I will continue my march against injustice by funding schools' infrastructures in rural areas of developing countries, ranging from Afghanistan to Argentina, with educators who seek to empower rather than simply instruct. I plan to name these schools Sueños, dreams, because like King, I too have a dream. I am personally determined to create a world where all children have access to a quality education in their native countries. But when immigrating is inevitable or desirable, children must also be able to find cultural and educational support in their new home. My dedication to this belief was recently acknowledged by the Hispanic Heritage Foundation Youth Awards with the Regional Silver Medallion in Education, which symbolizes the commitment with which I will dream, live, and act. This sueño will come true.